Hello everyone, this is Preston, as you guys know, and right now we are at the St. George Ferry Terminal, and today we're gonna ride New York's other island railway because it's really known for the Long Island Railroad, and that's, how would you describe it?
It's kind of like packed, but like the frequency's like worse.
Yeah, Long Island Railroad is definitely something. The ferry terminal is where all the boat foamers reunite because there's some really cool ships going around.
Yep. Speaking of that, there it is down there. That big yellow boy.
Yeah, there's the, well, I don't know what kind of ship that is for all the ship foamers. That's cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure the Staten Island Railway runs the last remaining R44 cars that were built in 1971, which means that they're the oldest active cars in the city. The oldest active subway cars probably in the tri-state area.
1971, that's the same year that Amtrak started operations too.
Yeah, it's nuts.
It is.
And they were built by the St. Louis Car Company too.
Yep.
So yeah, our train is in about 20 minutes, so I guess we should get a move on. Wow, this building's surprisingly modern. I feel like I'm in an airport right now. There's shops. There's more shops. There's bus. Dude, this feels like an airport. Is that just me?
Yeah, it does feel like it. Like, you got a lot of food options. Well, some are expensive.
Yeah, because while you wait for the ferry, there's stuff to do.
Yep.
There's a map. There's the actual entrance. I think this goes to the bus bay.
And the big car.
And, yep, there's the entrance to the Staten Island Railway.
Train.
Okay. Pretty sure there is a local train at 12:29 after that, but it's like 7 minutes late.
Local to Tottenville.
And these are the last ones left. Well, 3 of the last ones left. And here's the new trains. Here's the new R211s that are replacing these things. The quest is to ride one completely. And hopefully the 12:29 train, either that or it's the 12:36 and it's just 7 minutes late. Hopefully that one will actually be an R44. So we're really acting like foamers today.
Yep. Oh yeah. There's 400 down there.
Yeah, there's 400. The oldest one, I'm pretty sure it's like the very first one to serve on the Staten Island Railway. That one was built in 1971.
Like, look at how round the front,
look at how old these things look.
There it is. A piece of history. Oh, look at all that. Compared to this, like, it's a big contrast.
It's a big contrast. This one is like way older, and I'm pretty sure these ones are like prone to rust, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Also, is it just me, or does this St. George terminal look oddly like Hoboken?
It kind of does.
You got the poles in the middle. You got the train side to side.
Yep.
This feels a lot like Hoboken, except this one is actually accessible.
Yeah.
So the thing that amazes me about the Staten Island Railway St. George station is just how many gates there are, even though there's only one line available. I think there used to be 2 other branch lines that left St. George, hence the amount of tracks. I think there's 12, and only 9 are active right now. No R44s seem to be active, but I haven't featured the new R211s on this channel before, so I guess we should just take what we can get. Anyway, our train leaves in about 20 minutes, so yeah, we have time. I don't think this ancient mechanism known as the now boarding sign doesn't seem to be working, so let's just get on the train. Oh, the door's open. Did you really have to do that?
What? That's what the cops do, right?
You're a little too short to be a cop, you know.
Shut up! Gosh darn it.
Oh, wow. They really took accessibility to the max here. Look how many priority seating you have. And we got a good foamer shot right here.
A Tottenville bound local train. The next stop is Tottenville.
That's so cool.
It is.
This is a really cool interior. There's also advertisements that actually have
The best thing that I love is the door freaking
these green things.
The green things. Yeah.
Oh, I love this design. But we stop at Tompkinsville, Stapleton, Clifton, Grasmere, Old Town, Duncanville, Jefferson Avenue, Grand City, New York, and last stop is Tottenville.
Yes.
Such a cool train.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Well, we're off. Preston, how do you feel?
Finally. Like this line is like so long. Well, not long, but like slow kind of. I could probably like take a nap in here.
I think the line is like 15 miles long. But the ride is like quick. I think it takes like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I could probably take a short nap by that time. I don't know.
I also think this is like the view that goes towards the water. I'm not too sure about that.
Yeah, I want to look that side for the
Oh yeah, there's an express train.
What?
I think that's not due to depart for like at least an hour. I think we departed like a few seconds late, but honestly, that's not bad. There's another R44 in the distance. Hopefully we actually see one before we get to Tottenville.
I really hope.
This is Tompkinsville. Transfer is available to the S46, S48, S61, S62,
Nope, another R211.
S62,
Oh well.
and S78 buses.
That's a lot of bus connections, Jesus.
I know.
Oh, that is a narrow station, Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah, Baltimore and Ohio.
Oh yeah, for all the signal foamers. These are Baltimore and Ohio signals.
This is a Tottenville bound local train. The next stop is Stapleton.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
These are some quick stops.
Yep.
We seem to be picking up speed.
Yep.
And I'm surprised how smooth these things are too. Oh, look at that view.
Yep, there it is.
Oh, that is cool. Like for all the ship foamers, there's I'm not sure how many ships you guys can see over there. But yeah, next stop is Stapleton.
Yep, Stapleton.
This is really cool. Oh,
Stapleton.
that was quick.
Transfer is available to the S51, S52, S74, and S76 buses.
Does every stop at the thing like?
The Verrazano Narrows Bridge, right over there.
I can't see it. Oh, for all the bridge foamers, there's the Verrazano Narrows Bridge.
Yep.
This is a Tottenville bound local train. The next
Stop is Clifton.
So the next stop on this train is Clifton, and there's actually like a really cool thing that me and Preston want to show you guys that we actually saw beforehand, and it's gonna sadden a few people, but honestly, it's really cool. I hope you guys like it. This just saddens me, seeing all these R44s waiting to be scrapped.
I hope
This is Clifton. Transfer is available to the S51
Look at
bus.
the BL20. What are these even called? The BL something.
feel like 20G, I think. Got the
Dude, look at, oh my god, work train.
RD344.
And a special guest, there is an R32
Yep.
that recently retired off of passenger duties. I'm pretty sure some actually got donated to the Transit Museum, right?
I think so. I'm not too sure though.
And I think one other R32 is in work service.
Yeah.
We're totally in New Jersey right now. We're totally in New Jersey. We're going fairly slow.
Average subway moment.
We're still going faster than the F train.
True. I hate the F.
We're going much faster now. I think this is when the stations become more spaced out, right? This is Grasmere, and this is probably the worst station because look at all this graffiti.
Yeah.
And then look at another narrow platform. There's only a singular bench.
That is the tiniest bench I have ever seen in my life.
Poor Grasmere, man. I feel like this should like be actually cleaned.
Yeah.
Instead of just left like that. What's the next stop after this?
Old Town.
Old Town, you said?
Yes.
Yeah. This is Old Town, and I think Old Town actually has connections to the only bus rapid transit line in Staten Island, the S79 Select bus service. and it goes and it has connections to the S78, which is the longest local bus where you could ride in New York City.
Duncan Hill.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, I am not riding that. I don't want my butt literally hurting.
He's weak. This is Dongan. Well, how do you say this name? Dongan?
Yeah.
Donegan Hills?
Dongan Hill.
Dongan Hills. I think this is like the first accessible station we have on the Staten Island Railway.
Yeah. Look at that. Used to be a station house, probably. I don't know.
I think the ramp is somewhere. Yep, there's the ramp. This is the first accessible station on the Staten Island Railway.
There it is.
That's a good view. I like how that city is named Railroad Avenue, given that or South Railroad Drive. I don't care. But anyway, this is Jefferson Avenue. I think this is the only station in Staten Island to be actually named after a street.
Yeah.
While I think everything else is just named after its neighborhood.
The next stop is New York.
What kind of a name is New Dorp?
It used to be Dutch territory, so the name didn't change. So yeah, New Dorp.
Also, Grant City, despite us not even being close to the city, even though some people technically still consider Staten Island City, Grant City looks rather elegant of a station. It's actually surprisingly nice.
It's kind of okay. Like I walked through there before, nothing special, honestly. But
I'm surprised how quick these R211s accelerate. We're already at probably another R211. Speaking of,
I just want to see at least a single 44.
that's the only thing we have to do today. We only have to see at least one R44. Then we'll both be satisfied because we're foamers. I like how you could see not just the map of the Staten Island Railway, but the bus map as well, because look at all of this. This is so abundant, and you can see that one of them actually goes to New Jersey. And in my last video, I actually rode on that. It's super fun.
Train. The next stop is Oakwood Heights.
So we started here, and now we're about here. Next stop is Oakwood Heights. I'm surprised how smoothly these things ride at this speed.
Yeah.
Even though we're probably only going 40 miles an hour, but this is still impressive for a subway line.
It is.
Is it technically a subway line?
This is Oakwood Heights. Transfer is available.
I kind of feel like it's like an interurban in a way.
Some people like to consider it an interurban. Me personally, I just consider it a regular island railway. But that's just me. What do you guys consider it? Let me know in the comments. So, Preston, the EP boy, what do you think of Oakwood Heights?
The area-wise, I don't know. I've never been through it, but the station-wise, though, look at how dilapidated it looks.
Eesh.
I know.
I mean, some of it looks nice.
Look at that. Jesus
Christ. All right, next stop is Bay Terrace.
Yep.
I think this is where it gets scenic, kind of. We're right in between Oakwood Heights and Bay Terrace. I think we're on the approach right now.
I think so. Should be
Oh, here comes some more urban sprawl. There's a school. There's some more houses. I like how these houses run directly along the railway. It's kind of cool.
If you're a SIR foamer, you'll probably love those buildings.
Bay Terrace.
There it is.
Local train.
This is Bay Terrace. We haven't seen one of these island platforms in a while. And look at that, they have an actual bench.
Yep.
They have an actual long bench. And the station is actually in good condition.
Alright, moving again. Yay.
What's the next stop? Great Kills?
Yes. Great Kills.
This is a Tottenville bound local train. The next stop is Elsinville.
This is Great Kills, which I believe had which I think at Great Kills some local trains actually terminate here during the rush hour. As a short-term service, and then I think all express trains stop here. I'm pretty sure Great Kills is one of the most major stations on the railway. And the next stop is Eltingville, which also has a pretty special thing to it. This is the foamer shot that some of you have probably been waiting for. I like how the R211s have a bigger window than the other what's it called? Like the Arwood 60s, Arwood 79s or something?
I believe so, yeah.
God. It's a bumpy ride from here.
Yeah.
But I'm still impressed with how smooth. Like, I'm surprised. Oh, well, these things can handle this railway.
This is a Tottenville bound local train. The next stop is Annandale.
That totally said Annandale and not Annandale, New Jersey.
Totally.
Eltingville actually has like that limited bus service that goes to New Jersey, and as I stated earlier, I actually wrote that in my last video. So if you want to go check that out, you're more than welcome to. So here's Annandale. This is actually like one of the nicest stations I've ever seen.
This is a Tottenville bound local train. The next stop is Huguenot.
So it is pronounced like that.
Yeah.
We only got 6 stops left to go.
Yep.
Let's see, Annandale looks actually really nice.
This is a Tottenville bound local train. The next stop is Princeton Bay.
So I think Huguenot is actually of Irish origin. I'm not too sure.
I don't know either. Like,
Staten Island Railway foamers, can you guys correct me in the chat or just like tell me any information you have on this station?
yeah. Oh, by the way, please be nice and civilized in the comments.
Slow departure out of Huguenot. I still think it's pronounced Huguenot.
Honestly, there's so many ways to pronounce things sometimes. Like, I don't feel like using the correct. I don't feel like correcting. Like,
I don't feel. Oh, another R211. Just give us an R44. Jesus Christ, we're foamers. We deserve that. This is kind of pretty. Oh my God, we're stopped. What now? What's going on? I mean, delays are typical when it comes to New York City's transit.
unfortunately. Oh, you can kind of see the R211 down there.
Yeah, there's the foamer shot. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you can still see. Oh, the light just. Uh-oh.
That's not good.
This is not. This is very much not good.
We literally just have the backup lights running on.
You know how most of the stops we made have like at least one bus connection, which is like amazing.
Yeah.
There's so much connectivity on this line.
The only one that doesn't have in the area we're in is Richmond Valley.
Yeah, I actually researched Richmond Valley, and apparently it used to be like a flag stop.
Oh.
And apparently like it has like a short platform.
Yikes.
And I also read that people think it's the least used station. Oh wait, we're left-hand running now.
This is
What the?
Princeton Bay.
Yeah,
Transfer is available to the S65 and S56 buses.
Why are we left-hand running?
This is so...
Oh, there's another thing to note about Prince's Bay Station. It's actually the last one to have wooden platforms. These platforms were only built in 1997.
Oh, damn.
I've never seen this color used in a train station, like, ever. Like, most of the stations we saw had, like, a beige color pattern to it.
Like that color we just passed, it kind of reminds me of the New York Central Railroad.
Kind of.
Yeah.
If you are the last car of the train, please exit here and move to another car. The last car is not open at Clifton Valley. Transfer is available for the S55 bus.
This looks oddly like Eltingville. I don't know if that's just the color of the thing, but it's... What?
90 minutes. 90
What? I feel so bad for the foamers waiting for the train to Tottenville.
Yeah.
We're probably the last one for like the next 2 hours. Jesus Christ, it's horrible.
That's your average commuter rail timing, I bet.
That's another thing people consider this line as. Like, some people think it's commuter rail, but since it's owned by New York City, I like to think of it as like a subway. Oh, this is pretty. Didn't expect this much scenery for a subway line, considering.
This is a Tottenville bound local train. The next stop is Arthur Hill.
And the one after is Tottenville.
Oh, here goes a former station. I believe this is the old Atlantic station that they demolished back in like 2018 or something. It's no longer there.
Oh, damn it.
There used to be another station close by. Was it called Ocean? I'm not too sure.
Is available to the S78 bus. This is an accessible station. The ramp is at the front of the platform.
Oh, this looks nice. Even though it literally looks like every other station we've visited. See, that's how you know this thing is like recently new.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is a Tottenville bound.
Look at this
local
goofy
train.
path, like this gravel path thing.
Tottenville.
Yep, next and last stop.
Yep.
Okay, how slow do we actually go into the station? Like, oh, Jesus. All right?
Yep. Almost fell down.
Oh, God. This is upsetting.
398. 496.
Okay, maybe 400 isn't the oldest in the fleet.
For some reason, I thought it was. I don't know.
I thought so, too.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What on earth is this for? Oh, this is the pedestrian path to the station.
Yeah.
Welcome to Tottenville.
We have finally made it to the end.
There is a local in 7 minutes, so we have to get that one. It surprises me how narrow some of these stations are. And Preston, look, you get views of the bay. So I guess this station's kind of scenic, and right there is Perth Amboy, New Jersey.
Oh wait! Oh damn!
There used to be a ferry that connected the two, but it closed in God knows when.
I wish they opened that. That would be awesome, honestly.
It's the only thing Tottenville needs in terms of transportation. There's already a local bus to St. George, but there just needs to be a ferry that connect. You could see the remnants. You could see remnants of the old dock, right there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. We can also see rolling stock history.
Yep. We unfortunately did not see any R44s in action. Got to see them like on standby. I guess the ramp at this station just leaves you directly in front of the water, which is like amazing.
Check that out.
All right, everyone. Well, we have just ridden New York City's other island railway, arguably the worst one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But that's only because of like variety, I guess.
Yeah, like all you have is the 44s and the 211s, and that's what you get.
Meanwhile, with Long Island Railroad, you get like a diesel engines.
Yep. So you got diesel electric, well, dual mode, I mean.
Thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, you're more than welcome to do whatever you want, like subscribe, like I do not care. Our train leaves in 2 minutes, so we really gotta end this video off. If subscribe if you want to see more, I guess. Okay, bye.